السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. وما أرسلناك إلا مبشرا ونذيرا قل ما أسألكم عليه من أجر إلا من شاء أن يتخذ إلى ربه سبيلا.
He effed around, and he found out.
U.S. military forces captured Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro and his wife during a raid that followed what the president called a large-scale strike in the Venezuelan capital of Caracas.
The United States Armed Forces conducted an extraordinary military operation, and it was an assault like people have not seen since World War II.
President Trump shared.
On January 3rd, a major strategic region was retaken by Saudi-backed Yemeni government forces from a UAE-backed armed separatist group.
Of North Korea's ballistic missiles in 2 months comes as South Korean President Lee Jae-myung will make a state visit to China starting Sunday, where Seoul has said peace on the Korean peninsula would be discussed. In recent weeks, Kim has made a series of visits to factories of
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. To all my dear disciples and the Muslim Ummah around the world, I would like to share before you today a profound and troubling vision of our times, a warning and a call to vigilance. The world, as we see it, is entering a period of immense tribulation. We are going to witness the early tremors of what is foretold by the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. This year, there will be widespread sufferings around the world and a sharp rise in wars, in devastating earthquakes, and in deadly unseen enemies like viruses that take countless lives around the world. But the greater crisis is one of the soul. We see that faith and conviction among Muslims will weaken and hollow out. Societies will become corrupt, and political leaders will oppress the poor and act against divine teachings. In the face of this looming chaos, the prophecy of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, will be realized that in order to guide back Muslim women and young girls to Tawheed and divine teachings and to save them from hellfire and bring them closer to Allah is for one sincere devoted believer to marry 50 women. And I express a belief that special actions by sincere devoted believers are needed to protect faith in every possible way. And we witness there will be a demographic imbalance with more women than men and reduced childbirth, leading to a deep societal rupture. Inshallah, I shall develop everything clearly about all these on my Friday sermon after the divine permission granted. We witness that people in power and leaders of the countries, both near and far, are often corrupt and leave the poor to suffer. Even in Muslim countries, their leaders are forgetting true teachings of Islam. In Arab lands that were once citadels of faith, we see a tragic abandonment of divine and true teachings. Sacred places are compromised and they allow wise things like drinking wine and dirty dancing, that is belly and sexy dancing, are paraded as progress to attract Western non-Muslims who then come to take the true riches of those lands. Their oil and wealth are eyed with greed. So, nobody could save those so-called Muslim and Islamic countries from them. So, where do their hope lie? It lies not in man-made plans, but in divine promise. The message asserts that only Allah, through His chosen one, the Mahdi and the promised Messiah, He shall come to fight the cruel rulers of our time and shall ultimately rescue the Muslim world from the modern pharaohs, the oppressors and persecutors of this era. This conviction is sealed to his humble self by a powerful personal vision during my prayer of being given two new and long swords in my right and left hands by Allah Himself. In this vision, the swords cut down what appear to be monkeys, only for them to be revealed as dangerous men in disguise. This is a potent sign for our age, that the true face of evil is often masked, and that the fight for truth requires divine strength to see clearly and to act justly. The core of this message is a stark warning about the trials to come and a plea to reject easy, false solutions. It is a wake-up call to hold fast to divine faith, to await divine help with patience, and to see beyond the disguises of our time. Our duty now is not to speculate on numbers or strange rulings, but to strengthen our own hearts, to uphold justice and integrity in our own conduct, and to prepare ourselves spiritually for the trials and challenges ahead. Jazakallah khair. Wassalam. Allah Hafiz.